So as a spiritual coach, and like helping people through things, do you know that mindset is complete bullshit and has put you in a bad position? The mindset that you just explained, not your whole spiritual thing, but the mindset of abundance, and it feels good to spend money. Bullshit. It's hurting you. Do you agree?
Well, I think now, like in retrospect, I can see where there were things, now after being in this more financial tight spot, which I haven't experienced in the last 2.5 years, because of the increasing debt and because of having a slowdown month, whereas usually I had more money because I was paying less on my credit cards. I had more money, and then I, was running out, and then I started to, I went through everything, and I actually canceled so much stuff, like subscriptions. And I was just realizing, I didn't think I could do that. I thought after it was like ego deflating to be like, I guess I don't need to go to see the most expensive hairstylist, or I don't need to go get a blowout, or, all these things that felt really good.
Your lifestyle just inflated with that money, but it overinflated. And now you're in a position where you're financially to be very clear, but we're going to hopefully find ways out of it. But the taxes, that's all we've talked about so far. And we haven't even gotten into the credit card debt. We haven't even gotten into the car debt. We haven't even gotten into you not having an emergency fund, being able to survive. So far, not so good. Credit card debt.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's always hard to just get into, because this is so bad, and I don't want to hurt you, but this is so on here. This is something that pisses me off more than almost anything in the world. We have a previous balance of $1,846, $299 payments. Cool. We are making progress. Yay. Progress is happening. Fantastic. But guess what? We're doing $343.67 of purchases. We're purchasing more than was even paid on, when we're already basically at the credit limit of $2,000. And while that's all happening, $41.59 of interest is being charged. Why are you purchasing $4,000 in your checking account, bringing in $6,500 a month? Why are you purchasing on a card that is already almost maxed out?
I kind of been doing this dance with credit cards where I don't want to spend the money that I have. I feel like it makes more sense to if I'm going out to eat or whatever, buying something from Amazon if I need, a household need, then I would rather do it from the credit card, pay off the credit card so I have more money.
What pay off the credit card? You're not paying off the credit card. You spent more than you paid off, and you're losing an additional $41.59 in interest. You're losing that because you're doing that. Do you know that? Does that make sense?
Yeah, the interest sucks.
The interest sucks. It absolutely does. It is time to find a new dance partner instead of these credit cards. That's terrible. You spend the money when you have the money. If you don't have the money, you don't spend the money. It's okay. Don't make fun of the laugh. People have made fun of the laugh. It's the normal coping mechanism when someone is confronting you, so it is okay. You don't have to bash her on the laugh. Sorry. I just wanted people to know that, because they do. So you have the debt, and we're doing Amazon purchases. We're getting some dong food of some kind, and Amazon and donuts, or that's dong. This dong thing keeps popping up. I thought it said donuts, and Amazon and Casa, Honest Mary's, dong. Amazon, Honest Mary's, dong, Honest Mary's. Dong and Honest Mary's are just like a couple. It's just made for each other. We're just going there. Why? Why are you having all this fun when you have no money? Why are you just like, I don't care. F my life. I'm just going to go spend money. Why are we doing that?
With spending money on Honest Mary's, I figure it's cheaper than going and buying groceries. Like it
That's
really
not how
does.
math works. No, it's not. It depends where you go. I see a lot of Whole Foods in the other statements. Yes,
Yeah.
maybe if you go to the most expensive place and get the most expensive thing, yes. If you go to H-E-B and just get some $1 noodles, that is not even close to being able to be justified.
I can't.
Do you cook?
I do. Like I used to meal prep, but I really, when I was doing it, I just was buying like such in bulk, and then all the time it took to to start to do that. And I figured, I'd rather be working more and then not having to spend as much time cooking.
Maybe. It can be justified if you can mathematically justify it. I can oftentimes mathematically justify me, picking up a takeout or something because I know that to spend the time of cooking and prepping and all that stuff, I know I'll be making more money than it spends. I don't know if you are, though, is the thing. Those honest marriages were stacking up, and no, you can't afford it. Obviously, it's objectively clear that you can't afford it if you're not paying it off, in total, and interest is occurring. So no, that makes no sense. You're gonna have to cook some ramen or hot dogs to tell you out of this. We'll get to that. This is the negative part of the video. This is the negative part of the video where I hopefully am demonstrating to you just how terrible this situation is, because the vast majority of people who come in here, they don't know how bad it is until they are here and I show them. So we have another credit card, $2,648 with only $53 paid. Why only $53? At the time of this statement. You might have done more at a certain point, but time of the statement, $2,648. Good news, no purchases. No interest either. This is interest-free currently.
Yeah. That was a balance transfer card.
Right. Okay. Yep, that makes sense with the no interest. But we're back to one with interest. This is the Capital One Venture card with a new balance of $4,845. Dude, you've racked up just so much.